Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about ghosts, specifically the Gorilla Tag ghosts that are inside of Gorilla Tag. We're going to start off with daisy09, which is one of the scariest. But in all seriousness, I want to make this as suspenseful as I can, so yeah, make sure you enjoy the video. daisy09 is one of several ghosts which was introduced like a couple months ago, year, and Gorilla Tag has been around for at least 2 to 3 years now, with its birthday being just February of this year. It was released in February 12th of 2021 and growing in popularity ever since. And if you want to know more about the game, go to the first retrospective that I had of Gorilla Tag and just watch that. Now, I want to talk to you about daisy09. This monkey or gorilla is a bluish color, or it can be a rose red, but a more lighter pink. It has a very ominous sound that follows it whenever it joins. The sound is called Daisy Bell, which was a song made in the 1800s and was the first song sung by a computer in the 1800s to the 1900s. And its terrifying culture wasn't identified until the 2000s, where everyone would start dubbing it into the most scariest 1900s to 1800s song ever sung, with Tiptoe and Run Rabbit being some of the most scariest that have made it into the Gorilla Tag. Now, I want to talk to you about a couple more, specifically PBVV, Echo, and J3VU. I'm going to start telling you about their locations. PBBV is a salmon-colored monkey. It has a color code of 743, with red being 7, green being 4, and blue being 3, giving you the salmon color. It's a very iconic color. PBBV, aka as its formal name, PBB, was made by Chip Banjo. I've made a video on PBBV already, and it's inside of the first retrospective of Gorilla Tag, which was published a couple months ago. Let's talk about the rest. PBBV will walk back and forth onto the Gorilla Tag bridge, which is found as soon as you log into the game. It is mainly found in forest, and that's how you encounter it. If you join any of these codes, it also has a very ominous sound, or it's just silent. The first sound has it repeating its name, saying PBBV, and when you reverse it, it sounds like this. And here's it not reversed. You see, this is a very, very weird phenomenon that has already been debunked. It's just a modder trying to mess with people. Now let's go to Echo. Echo is a blue monkey, very light blue monkey, with the blue sun hat, which walks into canyons saying Run Rabbit as its song. Here is the song. This song was made by several people, or 2 people to be exact. Just like Tiptoe. Tiptoe is another monkey that we're not going to be talking about because it was made after daisy09 and J3VU. Now let's talk where its location is. Specifically, it's in canyons, I think I already said that. And we already talked about its song, which is Run Rabbit. It's very scary to walk into, especially when you're in a private server and you hear that sound. It'll walk around canyons on the bottom portion of the map. Though there are no more sightings of the Echo ghost. Now, some people speculated that Echo was just made off of one of J-Man Curly's moderators. And I guess it's kind of understandable, but it doesn't really make much sense. But I'm not going to dig deep into it. And now we have our next one, daisy09. daisy09 is, like I said, has the song Daisy Bell. And also, it spawns in several locations. It can spawn in caves, or it can also spawn inside of forest. These two locations are mainly where it spawns, where it most rarely spawns inside of caves. Now, J3VU. You can find J3VU in several locations, which is most commonly, of course, forest. But you can also find J3VU in canyons, caves, and city. Anywhere else is not classified yet, as it has its own little thing made by somebody. Although I don't know if it also has its own jingle like the rest.
Attention all Gorilla Tag players, J3VU has become hostile. Leave this server immediately to avoid getting banned by this dangerous hacker. If you wish to keep playing Gorilla Tag, leave this server immediately.
Now, this one is a lime color, which is pretty surprising, as that is the most underrated color, which kind of makes sense. Now, J3VU is a very odd phenomenon that not many people know about, as its name is not very pronounceable, as we just call it J3VU. It can be just something else, but we don't know yet. Now, you shouldn't be scared about these, as I don't think they exist. But be on the lookout for them.
Warning: this Gorilla Tag server has been diagnosed with a virus.
Back to daisy09. daisy09 was something that I have encountered, at least sometimes. And here's the video of my quote-unquote encounter with daisy09.
What the fuck is happening? Oh, yo, that's somebody. I just muted them.
I can't mute it.
Oh. Oh, it's fucking Daisy that. Fuck. Oh, God.
Oh.
Daisy's getting a little quirky. The animatronics get a little bit. Daisy's getting a little quirky. Oh, he just went into a wall.
He's real.
Look, he went into a secret wall. Hey,
What the fuck? He's real! He's real!
Daisy. Oh, right there. Yeah, right. Yo, my God. Dude, run. Don't be alive, motherfucker. Run. Yeah, this nigga's getting his ass beat before.
Wait, did you guys see that?
Green.
What the hell?
I was scared, very scared. But it was okay, as it was only recorded in 2022. And it was around when I kind of started my channel, which was right before I was finna make a video. And then that popped up. My friend Free Cappy, he told me that it was just a modder. And around that time, daisy09 was very popular. But it was okay, as I knew it wasn't really real. But soon people are going to start digging deeper into these ghosts and find who were they all connected to. Now, I would like to include one more statue. Statue is a black monkey which is T-posing inside of City. It T-poses inside of City to pose a threat. If you touch it, then it bans you or kicks you. You can mainly find this in private lobbies inside of City, right next to the mirror. Now, it doesn't have its own jingle. It just stands there. Sometimes you could see him inside of the mirror. And if you touch him on the mirror, then you also get banned and kicked. Or so the legend says. Like I said last retrospective, the only people that are able to kick you, or the only people that are basically able to ban you, is Lemming or any of the trusted stick users. So don't be alarmed if you get kicked, because you're not banned. Now, these all are very scary to first encounter, with PBBV being the most scariest, besides from Echo. Now, don't be alarmed, as all of these are probably just modders, but PBB is always with you if you're in one specific location. But basically, he's everywhere, in every map. So be aware. So as always, please subscribe and like if you want to. Share this to some other Gorilla Tag YouTubers or other Gorilla Tag users that want to know more about these ghosts. I will be seeing you guys in the next video, as Trout VR's next game is right around the corner, and I can't wait to play it. So you guys stay safe in Gorilla Tag. See ya.